Chale?
Let's go.
All right, we're live already, baby.
We are live.
Let's go. What's
Nice.
up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Let's hear from these beautiful people that we see on the screen. Not on the screen, but on the chat. Can everybody type Mitro if you hear me okay?
Just a second. I don't think it's live on. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we are live. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Perfect. Amazing. All right, let's get started. All the people joining in right now, where are you guys joining in from? Put it in the chat.
मेरे को नहीं chat दिख रही क्या? यहाँ कोई कर नहीं रहा comment.
I can see one.
Okay, nice.
People are a
Yes.
little shy.
What's up, Shantanu? I see that you have a quick question. Also,
Niagara
Niagara
Falls,
Falls,
Ottawa. Here we
Ottawa.
go.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, I'm
Someone
joining
from
Waterloo.
Waterloo. Nice.
Lovedeep. Nice. Mr. Bhatia ji is from Waterloo, right?
Yes, Mr. Bhatia
Our
is
Mr.
from
Bhatia.
Waterloo.
Yes. You're Toronto. If I do two part-time jobs totaling 30 hours, is it good?
30 plus hours a week. Is it good for PR or do I need one job that is 30 plus? That's a pretty good question. That is a pretty good question. Let's wait for another 1 minute for people to
Yeah,
join in. Shantanu, and I believe
exciting question.
a lot of people will be helped from this question. Montreal, Simran,
Montreal,
Priya
Montreal.
J, York, Toronto, nice. Simran, I might be coming to Montreal next month. So that's fun stuff. Perfect.
Now,
So, guys, we'll be doing it a quick Q&A session, fun, just to do it for you guys because I know things are hard, things are getting difficult with PR, with job market, with all sort of things, and I know you've been able to add a lot of your questions regarding how you're struggling with finding interviews or you're in a job which is not in your field and you need to enter in your field or you're not sure how to get a PR, or you want to learn French but don't know where to start from. So, all these things we'll be covering in today's session and make sure to give you some clear guidance that you need that can give you a little bit more clarity on what you should do next.
mm-hmm.
We'll make
Yeah.
sure to give you like our honest opinion, guys. Like कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है that we'll be like just trying to just give it away, but that we personally feel if we would have been doing ourselves. Yeah. So whatever questions you have regarding your current scenarios that you're struggling right now, just like Shantanu who added a question already, um, if there is something that is making you stress at the moment, whether it's job, PR, French, whatever it is, just put it in the chat and we'll make sure to answer it for you. If not, we have a bunch of questions already that we will be covering in this session that will be really helpful for you guys already. So, make sure you stick here for the next 50 minutes. We'll be together and going over stuff. Pratik, you want to kick off?
Yes, sir. I'm super excited, guys. Hey, good to see all of you guys today here. I see quite a lot of people, joining in from Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, Scarborough, Whitehorse. That's the first time I've heard that. But yeah, that's new to me. And so many more, different Niagara Falls and different places. So again, guys, Waterloo. It's all good to see you guys. I know abhi halat patli chal rahe hain thode, and we're not in the best situation that we've ever been in, but that's totally fine because again, instead of being in that victim mindset and crying and cribbing about it, let's start to find out situations that can help us improve our odds, increase our odds on getting our PR. That's the goal, right? Can I see some chat thumb, fire signs or something in the chat if that's the goal? to see yourself having the PR in the next, maybe a year or two, whenever, jitna bhi aapka time bacha hai of your permanent, of your work permit. So definitely throw those fire signs in the chat, man. If you're someone who's looking forward to getting a PR, but not in the best situation right now. Okay, I see some check signs. Check, check, check. Nice. I did my studies. Okay, quite a lot, quite a lot, quite a lot of you guys. Again, guys, totally, totally relatable. But yeah, let's kick it off. Without further ado, we do have some frequently asked questions. Quite a lot of you guys engaged with us, Hamari broadcast channel, man. And again, guys, if you know friends, family who are also in the same situation, just like you, immigrants away from home in Canada, United States, definitely recommend them joining the broadcast channel because that's our place. Like that's something I call ye MPM family hai hamari. Any insights that we have, any personal opinions that we have, we share in the broadcast channel. So definitely, to be in that inner circle of MPM, 100% recommend joining the broadcast channel because that's what we share. And quite a lot of you guys shared your own questions. Quite a lot of you guys shared your own personal problems that you guys are currently facing in our broadcast channel. So वो जितने भी सवाल आए हैं we'll be answering some of the frequently asked questions. So yeah, but just like Lakhwinder and other people, Gurpreet, and the a boy from Hills and other people who've added their questions. Great job. Keep adding your questions and we'll be answering them one by one. But Chirena, do you wanna start with the first question that we have, which is frequently asked, which is I'm not sure which career path should I choose. It's
Hmm.
too confusing. That's the question. Personally, I'll give my 2 cents on this, and please fill me up.
Sure.
And maybe I can add a banner about that as well.
Yeah, and
Um,
then we can take up questions from the chat. So, guys, in the meantime, you can just put in your questions in the chat, and then we'll be covering that as well.
yes. So the first one I see, not sure which career path should I choose. Too confusing. Whenever if you're someone in this situation that you're about to graduate, you just graduated and you don't know where to start. First of all, थोड़ा सा खुल के सोचना है. Don't narrow down your search too much. Always go wide. If you're someone graduating from finance background, does not mean you have to become a financial analyst. Our
Hmm.
first goal is to get into the finance industry.
Yeah.
It could be as a customer service specialist, it could be as a banking teller, it could be as a admin associate. But once we get our first step into the door of the finance industry, that's where our journey starts. हाँ फिर उसके बाद second jump I would highly recommend aim for the stars. Then फिर उसके बाद कोशिश करो financial analyst. Get some certifications in the meantime. Get some volunteering opportunities in the meantime. Network with financial analysts. Get on coffee chats with them. Understand, pick on their brains कि भाई what does it take? आपने ऐसा क्या किया जो मैं miss कर रहा हूँ, so that I can be in the same situation just like you. Successful, making good money, stable in Canada as a financial analyst.
Yeah.
But to get there, put your first step into the door of the finance industry first, ताकि जब आप इंटरव्यू में जाओ कुछ बोलने लायक तो हो.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would say. Anytime you feel like I don't know what career path to choose, always take a step back, think wide. If you graduated as a finance from the finance department, then think something like this. Same for engineers. If I graduated as a mechanical engineer, does not mean कि मैं सिर्फ mechanical engineering ही as a mechanical engineer जाऊंगा. I could be a CAD drafter. I could be as a mechanical design engineer. I could have been a fucking manufacturing engineer. Could be anything. Once I get my first step into the door of engineering, then वहां से मेरा day zero start होता है.
Yeah.
फिर मेरी अगली job should be a mechanical engineer if that's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say, Chaitanya?
I think you covered most of the points here, and being myself, I think I can share my own example. I have done bachelor's of finance, but am I working in finance? No, I work. I started working in it, but then I liked the recruitment part, the HR part, and that's where I started working in.
Mm,
So definitely, I think I'd certainly feel it's gonna take a while to get the clarity where your career path would go. Uh, but before doing that, get your foot into the door. Start from
Hmm.
a list of 5 places that you would love to be, 5 roles that you would love to start with. Start from there. Start narrowing down and
Yep.
then go about it. But another question, Pratik, that I think this would answer so many of this is something I think I really want to bring it up today, is with the current scenarios, with the current CRS score,
Hmm.
550, insane. Like, to be very honest, if you have 4 years of degree, then 3 years of work experience, then also you cannot reach 550.
Fuck.
How insane is that? So, what should we do? Should we leave? No. Well, there are so many other streams, categories that you can be eligible for. And Mahir, for you, you have work permit till June 2026, man. You have more than 2 years right now. More, rather than thinking of moving to a province, which right now most of the provinces have already closed the doors. To be honest, man, if I would be really honest with you, if I were in your shoes, keep everything aside, start learning French.
Hmm.
Man, you have 2 years, and this is for everybody, guys. Here's the thing, and don't be like, oh, it's easier to say it, rather, it's very hard to do it. I know it's hard. It's not our first language. It's going to be our third language: Hindi, English, and then French. I totally understand it. It's going to be difficult. But here's the thing, guys. If you keep on waiting for express entry or PNP, nobody knows when it's going to come. And if you're just waiting for the good old days to come back, then sorry, my friend. You are just wasting your time. So 2 years is more than enough for you to aim for the CLB 5, 6, or 7. Another thing, if you have CLB 7, you don't have to wait for express entry. There is a francophone category that they are providing PRs under, and the
Hmm.
CRS for that is 346.
Hmm. Damn. 200 CRS point come, है?
200.
That's
Let's
insane.
think about it. 346 used to be back in 2010, 2011 for express entry. Can you
Hmm.
believe it? Like, even if you're in a diploma
Crazy.
for 2 years, without a work experience, people have that much points. You don't even need a job. Think about it. That's how crazy it
Yeah.
is right now if you have French.
And all you need is like B2 level French.
Yeah. Which, if done properly, if put in the efforts, it will take, give yourself 1 year.
Hmm.
I know there will be people who say, oh, we can do it in 6 months. Let me be very honest. It's going to take a while. It's going to take some time. Give yourself at least 10 months to 12 months. But after 10 to 12 months, you are for sure, this, that you're going to get it. So rather than wasting your time figuring out which city to move in, and another thing, guys, it's not cheap to move into another city or to go for LMIs. It's crazy expensive. People are charging crazy amounts. So think about it. Take a step back, clear your mind. Mihir, for you and a lot of other people, I think this is one thing I really wanted to mention today is, think about it. One area you're getting a surety, and another area you're not even sure what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Is that as simple as that? So I hope that answer your question. And but let me know what you guys think in the chat. If you guys want somebody or want some more insights on French, definitely I would love to share more insights on it. You want to choose next question?
No, yeah, definitely. First of all, thank you so much for sharing that. I think that also answers another question that someone had, a boy from Hills, which is pretty much the same. Hey, what's the best way of PR? I already have a 1 year of knock B experience, but still stuck at 469. So if so basically, Chitana, what you're saying is if someone knows B2 level French, अगर कोई 10 से 12 महीने शिद्दत के लगाए,
Yeah.
फ्रेंच सीख ले B2 लेवल तक, and then they qualify for the francophone, the category, the French category, they will be able to get a PR in the next 2 to 3 years. You're saying
Yeah.
amazing, amazing,
Well, let me
sweet
ask you this,
man.
Pratik.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this.
yeah.
You're in United States, right? You
Hmm.
guys get what? Lottery system. If
Yeah.
I tell you you will get your green card, do French, and you have 2 years, and you will get your green card. What do you think? People will do it in US or no?
No doubts about it, bro. No, the moment this news drops, Duolingo ki subscription max out. Yeah,
Right?
no doubts about it. Yeah.
Because the thing is, you guys have no options right now. Like you guys are so stuck. And people, if somebody is joining from US, kudos to you, man. Like I'm sure how much stress you guys are in because of the H1B lottery system. And people in Canada, guys, let me tell you, I know things are getting hard and hard with PR right now, but it can never be equivalent to what students in United States are going through. You literally have 90 days. If you don't get a job in your field, you are out of the country. And us, doesn't matter if you have a job or not, we will surely get 3 years of work permit. And a
Hmm.
harsh truth, if I can share with you all, I really want to open my heart, but I feel like 3 साल बहुत होते हैं यार. अगर 3 में नहीं कर सके तो 30 में भी कुछ नहीं होएगा. It's that simple. So स्ट्रेस उन लोगों को लेना चाहिए जिन लोगों को एफर्ट्स नहीं डालने.
Hmm. जो मेहनत करके राजी नहीं है.
पुराने वाली बात थी कि आए कोई भी नौकरी उठाई पीआर हो गई, वो वाला टाइम चला गया यार. और अगर उस टाइम की वेट कर रहे हो, देन आप खुद को धोखा दे रहे हो. सिंपल.
Hmm.
खुद से झूठ नहीं बोलना यार.
Yeah,
राइट. खुद को पागल ना बनाओ.
that's
एंड
right.
द थिंग इज द मैड इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इज पीपल आल्सो नो दिस, बस वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करना. राइट.
आसान नहीं है ना भाई, मतलब इतना पैसा लगा के आ गया इंसान. आई मीन अब यहाँ आके जब 1 2 साल बचते हैं और फिर ये चीज़ एक्सेप्ट करना कि भाई अब मतलब मेरी वजह से नहीं हो रहा. वही है ना, अब खुद पे ब्लेम लेना कौन सा आसान है. तो बट या
या.
आई सी एग्जैक्टली व्हाट यू मीन एंड आई थिंक आई एम ऑन द सेम बोर्ड हियर पे कि वही है, जिससे 3 साल में भी नहीं हुआ देन लाइक आर यू इवन मतलब लायक हो क्या आप फिर, अगर आप मेहनत नहीं कर रहे अपने फ्यूचर के लिए तो. But yeah, no, yeah, that totally in sync with this. And I think Sare, if you guys agree to this, put a thumbs up sign in the chat. I want to see if everyone's on the same board. Yahan pe.
या.
There's quite a lot of questions in the chat. Yahan pe. Let's see. I did a diploma in general business in Canada and in India. I just did 12th, and experiences I have is like security, Tim Hortons. I'm unsure what career should I go for a high paying job. Again, I think I just answered this question. If you're someone graduating from like some, business diploma or something like that, always go wide, Lovedeep. Don't narrow yourself, to like this one job title ki bhai mere ko business analyst hi banna hai. No, keep yourself open towards being an admin associate, a customer service specialist. Of course, our eventual goal is to become a business analyst, but pehle, let's put our first step into the door of, the business market, the business industry. Once we have our first step into the door, हमारे पास resume पे बोलने को बहुत चीज़ें हैं, हमारे पास इंटरव्यू में बात करने को बहुत चीज़ें हैं, खुद को प्रेजेंट करने के लिए बहुत कंटेंट है. And of course, I'm not saying कि जब आप ये job शुरू करते हो, as a customer service specialist and at like, a big bank or, as a admin associate in public sector, could be whatever. जब आप ये शुरू करते हो, that should not stop you from preparing for a business analyst position. You can still pick up volunteering opportunities. You can still pick up multiple certifications that offer free certificates, one of them being classcentral.com. Definitely check that out, classcentral.com, and type in business analyst and you see so many free certificates by big companies and big universities. So highly I recommend. But yeah.
Absolutely. Next question, Pratik. I'll take that. I think
Mhm.
this would be beneficial for a lot of people. How should you tailor your resume for every job application based on the description? Wonderful. Here's the thing. You're not supposed to build your whole resume from scratch. Every job description has some keywords.
Mm.
And if you read the first 4 to 5 bullet points in the job description, those are that is literally 80% of the job that you will be doing. So focus on that. And based on it, ask yourself this question looking at your resume. Does my resume currently that what I have right now answers what they're looking for or matches what they're looking for? And if not, and if you think you have something that matches with what they have in the job description, that is what you will add in your resume and the keywords.
Mm-hmm.
That is how you go about it. And there's a great free tool that we use, Job Analytics. It's free. Use it. Is it the best? No. But does it do the job? Yes. Right. Like that's what I'm gonna say. And it's free. It's yeah. There are many paid tools out there, but I personally don't like to. If I can save, why should I pay? Simple as that. Right. So check out that tool. You'll be able to understand what the keywords that you should enter, and it will give you a rough idea of where your resume stands right now and how you can
Yep.
improve basically. But don't
Yep.
think about making your resume from scratch. You don't have to do it. You just have to make sure that what they are looking for, how your resume matches with it. Always
Mm-hmm.
think from that perspective.
Yep.
uh Feroza is asking, Pratik, what is the process to get your guidelines and help me land a job with you?
Absolutely. First of all, again, you can feel free, Firoza, to join one of our free webinars happening on this upcoming 18th
Yeah,
of April. So definitely, I'll also put the link in the chat. Then can you put the link in the
sure.
chat for registration for anyone, and this is for everyone, especially Firoza, for you since you asked. Join our free webinar. We talk about how can you kick off your job hunt. And again, as you said, you want help until you land a job. We also offer the job hunt webinar, which is a paid webinar where it's a 4-hour webinar where we cover literally anything and everything you can imagine to land a job in the next 30 to 60 days. So what Chaitanya can do for you is he can put in the link for our free webinar. See, check out our teaching style. If you like what we have, then yeah, go for it. Then you're more than welcome to join the job and webinar. We'll be sharing the link in our chat on the free webinar itself, which will be happening on May 2nd. But yeah, for the free webinar, it's happening on April 18th at 8 p.m. EST.
Yep, just added it in the chat.
Fantastic. Yes, awesome. See you there, Firoza. And Lovedeep mentioned such a honest thing. She said, "True, yeah. We think about paying for LMI, Charlie Charlie's our dollar, instead of spending maybe $2,000 for like a good language of love, French, which also gives you a PR.
And
So yeah,
government job. And there
and
there
oh
are there
my,
are there are like,
there's so many
don't even
benefits.
get me started on it. Like, I'll be honest guys, मैंने कोशिश करी है कि मैं बच सकूं फ्रेंच से एज मच एज पॉसिबल. ठीक है, बहुत कोशिश करी मैंने, लेकिन लास्ट में आके आई स्टिल फील कि नहीं यार, if you have thought of moving here, if you want to have the best experience now, then we have to understand their culture. It's us who's trying to fit in here. Why are we trying them to fit in with us? हम
Hmm.
आए ना अपना देश छोड़ के, तो अब अगर एक बार इतना बड़ा डिसीजन ले लिया, तो थोड़ी सी और मेहनत यार.
Hmm. मालिक अब
राइट.
इतना खर्चा हो ही गया तो एक चिप्स का पैकेट और
और क्या,
तो
बिल्कुल यार. आई मीन, कंफर्टेबल होना तो फिर घर ही नहीं छोड़ना था, और अब घर छोड़ दिया तो फिर कंफर्टेबल होना क्यों?
Hmm.
सिंपल सी बात है ना.
Yeah. Someone asked, suggest a teacher for French learning. Guys, again, a great news for all of you guys. We're coming up with a French crash course very soon for all the immigrants, especially for you guys joining today. We've created a wait list, so feel free to add your details in here and you will automatically be eligible for our pre-sale. So keep an eye on your emails once you fill up this form. Again, it will take you hardly 10 seconds to fill up this form. So take 10 seconds, fill up this form, and we'll be sending you all the details about our upcoming French crash course. Again, I will share more details via email, but again, very, very excited to help you guys to learn more French, and, of course, finally help you land your PR. Awesome. Next up, let's see.
Oh, I have a very good one. Shantanu said, I
Go
got a
for it.
job as an instructor in a college. I used MPM resume and had attended the paid session. Amazing, bro.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Well, I'm really
Awesome.
glad, Shantanu. Please, like, definitely email us. I would love to learn more about it. You
Yes.
can send us an email or drop a text on
Yeah.
MPM Insta chat. But I'm not getting enough hours, so I was thinking of another side job. But PR is a concern. I totally understand, Shantanu. And another thing is, if you have gotten one position, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find another one. In fact, consider this part-time job that you have right now as a cushion, and keep
Mm.
on using the strategies that you learn. So, guess what? If it has worked once for you, that means it's working for you. Simple as
Mm-hmm.
that, right? You have to keep on using it on consistent basis. Don't lose the consistency of using the strategies that you learned in job and webinar, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Networking, Shantanu,
appreciate you sharing that
networking.
one.
Yeah. The networking part, especially the networking part that you learned from, the job and webinar. And Firoza is also listening, what happens in the job and webinar when she joins. But yes, जो वो वाला part है ना यार, networking वाला part, वो तो lifestyle बना लो. Because again, there's a very beautiful saying that your network is your net worth,
Mm-hmm.
especially in North America.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as too much network. जितना ज़्यादा उतना बढ़िया. You never know कब कौन काम आ जाए या कब आप किसी के काम आ जाओ. And it's an honor, you know, being away from home और किसी एक और immigrant की help करना. It's an absolute blessing. So definitely, I would highly recommend Shantanu. Keep using this strategy, man. It's a numbers game, guys. And again, एक और चीज मैं कहूँगा, anyone struggling to, anyone's feeling low about getting rejections. अगर लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा ये रिजेक्शन ईमेल्स आ रही हैं ऑफ योर जॉब, इट्स अ नंबर्स गेम यार. इस दिस इज द लास्ट थिंग जिससे यू शुड बी इमोशनली अटैच्ड. It's a numbers game. There's a simple formula: 20 job applications a day, 20 LinkedIn connections a day with adding a note when you send a connection, and 50 cold emails in a week. If you're doing all of this for the next 30 days straight, I have no doubts that you will have so much positive results. और मैं ये खुद नहीं बोल रहा. We've had hundreds of students who've done this and have seen positive results. Like, I know people getting a job in 6 days. I know people getting a job in 14 days. I know people getting a job in 20 days. I know people getting a job within 30 days. All
Just
they were
today,
doing,
yeah. Just today, we were talking to like three
yeah,
people. They have like
yeah,
six interviews in last 30 days. One person had four interviews coming up.
yeah, Kaushal, one of our students, in he's he was a mechanical engineer, looking forward to getting into quality assurance. Man has had 5 interviews in the last 20 days, and he's giving his sixth one this upcoming week on Tuesday. So all he's doing is this exactly same thing what I told you. I just leaked the secret sauce.
Yeah, and in
So yeah.
simple words, the thing is, jobs हैं यार. ढूंढने का तरीका is something that you need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
That is what is missing.
Yeah.
पहले नॉर्मल अप्लाई करने से मिल जाती थी, अब नहीं मिल रही है. वी हैव टू फाइंड अ वे आउट ऑफ इट.
Mm-hmm.
सिंपल एज दैट.
Yeah.
कभी भी
Yeah.
खुद पे डाउट ना करो कि यार मेरे में कोई गलती है, मेरे में कुछ कमी है. हाँ ठीक है, कमी है तो सीख लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. बट नेवर शॉर्ट सेल योर सेल्फ. सी स्किल्स कैन बी लर्नड, बट राइट एटीट्यूड कैन नॉट. तो अगर लर्निंग एटीट्यूड है, सीखने का मन है, तो यार फ्री वेबिनार एक बार जरूर आना. That would be enough start for you. I can
Yeah.
assure you that.
Yeah.
18th
April.
April 18th 8 p.m. EST, Thursday. 4 दिन बाद कर रहे हैं. Come join us, and I can assure you in 60 minutes. Give us 60 minutes, and we'll give you enough to get you that job in 30 days.
Yeah.
Simple, yeah.
Definitely.
Free
Awesome.
of cost. कुछ नहीं. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want anything. If I can help people like Shantanu, I mean, this is all. Like, I think I have like today I'm going to sleep well. That's all I
Yep.
need, right? uh
But yeah, I have another question which is very interesting.
yes.
Uh, Thanish said, I hope I'm not butchering the name, but he said, "Bro, I'm into ad filmmaking. I have worked as an assistant film director, also in television channels. That's awesome, but I don't know how to get a job here in the same field." Yeah, for especially for people here in marketing or like in creative fields like this, or UX, UI, or designing or filmmaking, something like this. How the industry now works is you show them a proof. What I mean, Tanish, is make an ad for this growing platform. Make an ad for the company and then slide into their DMs. That, hey, I made something like this for you and I can replicate this for the future as well. Would you be interested in getting on a call and see if we can create a win win situation? Cold DM with a proof. Actually make a quick ad for them, maybe like a 15-second ad for them, and send it to them. They, hey, this is what I made for you guys. I can do much better once I get to know more about the company. Would you be open on getting on a quick call and I can show you how we can create a win-win situation? That's it. When you talk with a proof, the confidence that you're going to have in your voice, nothing can beat that, brother. So yeah, I would
Evidence
highly
gives
recommend.
confidence. Simple.
Evidence gives confidence, no doubts about it. So good luck, Tanish. Let me know, in the chat if you have more questions about this, because this is a very creative field. You will have to be creative about selling yourself.
Yeah. Don't think of just applying jobs.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and you'll be surprised the moment you change your perspective and your applying strategies, you'll be able to achieve many more responses.
Nice. Nerita said, "Hi, I left my toxic job in Ontario 3 months ago. Um, in 3 months, would I be able to secure another job? I have 7 years of experience in large audit companies from Kuwait. The good thing right now is all the tax season going on. It's a very hot market for you, especially for these auditing companies and all these tax filing companies. So if I was you, this is the time not to wait and apply manually, like just like on sending applications. Start calling these people. Call HR block. Search. Here's what I would do. Let me give you a quick hack. Okay, go to Google and type in tax filing near me. You'll get a list of all the companies. Start calling them up on the front desk and say that I'm someone with this much experience. Would you be open to hiring someone with this much credentials? And if they get a partial yes, guess what? Go in person, drop your resume in person, shake hands with that person who's running the firm, and sell yourself right there. Yeah, as Chetan has said, we'll have to get away from our comfort zone and start selling ourselves the right way. So yeah, make a list. Again, search up Google, send cold messages or cold call them. And if you get a partial positive result, guess what? Go in person with your resume and drop it in person. You know, take a day off from your work. And I'm guessing you already left your job, so you have some free time. Get a day, search up within 10 miles radius, 10 kilometers radius, how many accounting firms there are, and go in person, man. Drop your resume in person. They are in need of good auditing people. All the businesses that are filing their taxes right now, they're always going to be in need, especially during this time of the year. So I would highly recommend that.
Pratik, we have two amazing feedbacks for us.
Okay.
Udok.
Although
I want to appeal that please make your information accessible to others who do not speak your language. Absolutely. Well, that's an
that's a
amazing
very good
feedback.
feedback. Thank
Yes.
you. Yes.
In
Yes,
yeah,
we'll
for
definitely
sure.
make
So
sure.
we're gonna make sure that 99% of our content would be in English, which is
English.
accessible to everybody. But sometimes you just I personally feel sometimes it's just so normal when you're trying to make a point to make somebody understand, and then automatically you switch into your own mother tongue. But
Yeah.
definitely I'm gonna definitely work on it. In fact, Gitu Joes also added this comment that she's been following us from past 1 year. I really appreciate
Thank you.
Gitu for those kind words, and we're gonna make sure
Oh,
we're
she's
keeping
from
it in.
Kerala.
Yes.
I love Kerala, bro. the God's own country, man. I went to so many places. I recently went to Kochi, Anakulam, um, LP, so many different bros. So far, best city I've ever been in India. Like I can literally compare that place to California. It's so beautiful, so nice, perfect weather. Like when at least when I went there, perfect weather, beautiful beaches, amazing people,
Pratik,
delicious food.
I think the French form, sorry to cut you off. I think the
No,
French
no, go for
form
it.
is owner permission is asking for people for owner permission. Can you
Okay.
open it for everybody?
Okay. Yeah, I think it should be open, but yeah, I'll quickly see. Responses.
But appreciate Gitu for sharing that. We'll make sure to keep that in mind and add more value in the language that all of us can understand.
Yep.
Simran Kaur, I want to ask if recruiters check your LinkedIn and match it with your resume. No, they do go over it, but they are not going to like start matching it up. Of course, if there is something that builds their curiosity to learn more about you, definitely they'll be bringing it up during the interview. But that being said, don't be too stressed about it. See, here are things that there are multiple things in job hunt that people stress stress too much about, but it's actually not that big of a thing,
Yeah.
right? Like honestly, trust me, like there are things like this. Or some people say, I'm applying for two different kind of jobs, should I make two different LinkedIns? No, you should never do that. Some people say, oh, I'm applying for data analyst role, but my LinkedIn says business analyst. Am I gonna get rejected? No, of course not. I mean, you're keeping your options open, right? Simple as that. So don't stress on things that doesn't matter at all. Focus on connecting with people, reaching out to them, strategies, interview prep, setting up the tone. There are many other things that we're going to talk about during the free webinar, so make sure to be there, Simran. But this is one of the things that you should actually don't worry about. So I hope that helps.
Yep. I added the link again, guys, for those who are interested in joining MPM's upcoming French crash course. Again, I know to attain a PR at this day and age, at this particular time, you need French, as Chaitanya mentioned. So, if you want to be part of MPM's upcoming French crash course, highly recommend clicking on this form that I just added. Join the pre-sale. Again, you will be the first one to be notified if we're launching and when we're launching, and what's going to be the curriculum like. So definitely, spend 10 seconds. It's a very quick form. Spend 10 seconds and just add in your details.
For sure. Next up, Prince. So my resume is perfectly ATS friendly, and can you please provide resume format? Or after your suggestion, I add line in my certification, but I can't select it after that. Please tell me what to do. Pratik, what do you have to say in this?
Let's see. Please tell me what to do. So here's the thing, man. Add suggestions. I add line in my certification, but it can get selected after that. Yes. So usually it's not always the ATS and the keywords. Of course, does it increases your odds on being shortlisted? 100%. But at the same time, it's not always that they're just looking for keywords. It's the context that matters.
Hmm.
You know, have you done projects that they're looking forward to? Do you had the similar kind of experience that the company is looking forward to? Like I can use the same keyword in like so many different places, right? If the keyword is fast paced environment, then guess what? When I was working at a warehouse, I was also working in a fast paced environment. Now I'm working as a mechanical engineer, I'm also working in a fast paced environment. So the context matters a lot. It's not
Hmm.
just the keyword. So what I would recommend, Prince, if this is a ongoing process, I would highly recommend checking out some volunteering opportunities on related to the industry that you're trying to get into. Get some hands-on experience because that always matters a lot. So that's what I would recommend. Shantanu
Perfect.
asked, will you be training me up to B2 level or is it a basic course? Yes, it will be a course until B2 level. So this is a course specially prepared for you to help you for your PR.
And not
Tell,
just
for example,
B2 level. Guys, another thing that I personally feel, and I think, yeah, a lot of you guys are might be going through the same thing. Yeah, do you guys also think that finding a good immigration person is hard? Like, let me know in the
Bro,
chat. Like, let me know in chat. How is your experience with finding a
immigration
genuine
consultant.
immigration consultant? I am struggling, and I have seen so many of us struggling in the same. Are you guys also in the same boat? Let me know in comments. Because here's the thing, with this French, my goal is, and this is something that me and Pratik were, discussing before this call as well. Like, our goal is not to just help you with French, is to help you get the PR and guide you throughout. Like,
Mhm.
why should we just leave you hanging around, just making you figure out yourself? No. If we are helping you with French, our goal is to how can we get that PR in the next 1 year?
Mhm.
'Cause
Yeah.
end goal is to get the PR, right? Simple as that.
Yep.
Like, I honestly, man, I think immigration is something that I'm really looking forward to bringing an amazing person with us at MPM so that we can help so many of all of us. I feel like it is such a big thing, that it's so hard to find a genuine person with immigration who we can at least trust. And guys, trust me, we'll be bringing somebody who, we can have you guys accessible. You can ask question and not be fearful of, oh, if I ask this question they're going to charge me some money.
Mm.
So yeah, so to answer your questions, Antanu, yes, it's up not just till B2, but it's until you gonna land the PR through the francophone category. Um, or if you're looking for extra CRS 50 points, we'll be like guiding you with that as well.
Yeah. Sounds good. And I didn't hear
So
for the
far,
people, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no, no. Yeah,
I'm just
I wanna
like,
hear.
so
Put
far,
put
if you
them.
guys, if you're liking it, like, hit that subscribe button or hit that
Yes, sir.
like button. Show us some love, guys. Show us how we are doing so far. Like, that keeps us going. That keeps us motivated. You know. But let us, how's the session going so far in the chat, or if there's anything else you want, any questions from the chat, or we have some questions that we'll be talking about.
Yep. But yeah, I think I was waiting for people to answer. Do you guys also feel like I mean, personally speaking, I have not been able to come across any good immigration lawyer or consultant who I can say, bhai, this is my guy. I can trust on him and I can share this guy with like everybody I know. Like, are you guys in the same boat? Do you guys know someone who is a trustworthy immigration consultant? If yes, just tag their name or firm in the chat here because I would love to get in touch with them.
People are quiet.
I love that. Next up, and I think quite a lot of people were asking this the same question, right? I've been editing my resume. I've been doing all the things. I've applied to hundreds, thousands of jobs, but still not being shortlisted. Resume is not being shortlisted.
Yeah, we can ask the
What?
people as well. Who here has
Yeah.
applied? Who here feels they have applied to more than 1,000 plus jobs? Drop a thumbs up or any um, emojis in the chat, a fire sign or a thumbs up or a hand raise. If you feel like you have applied to 1,000 jobs, but you are not able to get any interviews.
Yeah. Quite a lot of people saying yes, yes, yes. Me, myself. Yes, it's very hard. Yeah,
So
man.
Pratik,
It's
how to
no.
get a resume shortlisted?
Again, man. I feel like don't just blindly start applying for these jobs. Make sure to have a good tracking system.
Hmm.
Track these jobs. Don't just randomly start applying. First of all, when you are applying for jobs, make sure you're applying to the quality jobs first, which means choosing the right filters. If you're applying to jobs that have been out there for months, that are sitting on LinkedIn, then you're just wasting your time. Or LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster, whatever you're using to apply for jobs. If you've been applying to jobs that have been out there on the platform for months, then you're wasting your time. Only apply for jobs that have been out there for the last 10, 15 days max. I choose the filter past 7 days, which means past week, because that gives you the latest content, the latest, the people out there. So that's step 1. First, find quality jobs, then track these jobs. There are multiple platforms to, track your jobs, or have your own Excel sheet, either or. I recommend using Google Chrome extensions. So check them out. Check out our Instagram. We've shared multiple things about it. Once you have a good track that, hey, all right, these are the 25 companies I will be applying today, then let's start editing our resume. Don't randomly apply to thousands jobs. Have a good track, edit your resume, then network within the people who are working in this industry, working in the company, get referral links, and then apply to jobs. Let me give you a hard hitting fact, guys. Majority of the jobs today, and when I say majority, I don't mean 51%. I mean good chunk, 65 to 70% of the jobs have been attained via referral links, internal referrals. So if you're basically applying to random jobs, you're just wasting your time. So again, if you're someone who's been getting rejections, I want you to track your jobs better, make a list of quality jobs, network within the company, and then apply with the referral link. Again, if you want to understand all of this better, highly recommend joining our free webinar upcoming on April 18th. Again, it's absolutely free. We'll be talking about it in much more depth on how to do these things, and also how to make your LinkedIn profile. Very, very important. I'm going to be talking about that as well. That's how you kickstart your job hunt instead of randomly applying to thousands of jobs. So yeah, that's what I would say. And someone finally said it. On the name of immigration, people make fool. That is true, man. Sad but true. Uh, there are some out there who are, just out there to just make money. Again, money is important, but not at the cost of fooling people. People who are in need, people who are away from home, people who have a very tight budget, people who are trying to make a future out here. Sad but true. Should I have done marketing. I know, Prince, you asked another question. I have done marketing related to certifications from HubSpot, Google, LinkedIn, and have experience as a blogger more than 3 years, but I can't selected. I also apply to quality job only. Please, what to do? Again, if that's the case, Prince, I would go very heavy on checking out if you can be a content writer, or if you can be a um, there's a specific job title for this, copywriting. See if you can get into copywriting as well. Very, very hot topic right now. Very, very hot job title right now. So I would highly recommend checking that out. Other than that, Prince, I know it might be stressful right now, but again, man, it's the same thing. We cannot be emotionally attached to this process. I know you have great skills. You know you have great skills. It's just a matter of tracking well and consistently applying for jobs, consistently networking with people who have things that you need, which is this job title. And that's all it takes, man. There's no magic potion. Like, yeah, I cannot give you a magic potion ki bhai ye kar lo aur ho jayega. You will have to take the same route. It's just a matter of consistency. Are we consistently doing or not? But yeah, man, I highly recommend, if you're someone in this situation, join our upcoming free webinar. Let me put the link again if I can. Chetana, do you have the link? If you can put it again. Actually, yeah.
It's
For
I
the
have
free
pinned it.
webinar.
I have already pinned it
Oh, you
to the.
pinned it.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So, yeah, man, feel free to, enroll yourself, and I'll see you on the 18th.
awesome.
Can a non IT guy get into cybersecurity in Canada with just certifications or bootcamp? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. If you're someone who's passionate about cybersecurity, we actually, Chitanya and I, we literally know someone very, very close who's almost like a big brother to us, who's done the same thing. He graduated during COVID. Hear this out. It's a very interesting story. Someone who graduated during COVID did not have a job for first 9 months after graduation. All he did was joined a boot camp, studied religiously about cybersecurity,
For 1 year.
did some home projects for 1 year. Sorry, not 9 months, 1 year. God damn it, bro. Fucking unemployed for 1 year. All he was doing was focusing on his personal knowledge, personal growth, did home projects, got into a boot camp, connected with people who were doing the same thing, trying to get into cybersecurity, started posting his progress on LinkedIn straight for 12 months consistently. Guess what happened? Man did not even had to apply for jobs. Recruiters reached out to him and picked him. And till date, he's getting offers left, right, and center from different companies to join their team. So again, highly, highly possible. All you have to be is passionate and consistent. How to write a cover letter? Or can you please share a format for that? Yes, during the job and webinar, if you are part of the job and webinar, which will be happening soon after the free webinar, we do offer cover letter templates as well, which is personally being used by Chaitanya and myself. Chaitanya used that cover letter and he had 6+ public sector jobs in the last 6 years. So there's something that his cover letter has that we don't. But yes, we do offer that as well with the job and webinar. Should the reference be from a higher level or can it be a lower level as well? Again, I would be lying if I say a VP's reference is equal to a level 1 reference. No, it does make a difference. But again, a referral to me is a referral. It does increase your odds on getting your application to the recruiter.
Mm.
Basically, think about it as a separate line to get into the door, right? Separate line, a shorter line to directly get in touch with these recruiters who's going to make it happen. So Arjun, highly, highly recommend. If you can, again, if I was you, I would reach out to both. I would shoot my shot with like a director level person as well, or maybe like a senior account manager, who whatever job you're trying to achieve. But at the same time, also reach out to people who just got started because they
Mm-hmm.
were exactly in your shoes, so they understand what you're going through, and they will be more than happy to give you a referral link because they know what it takes to get there. So definitely reach out to people who just got started and also shoot your shot with higher ups. Go half and half, go wide, as I said. Yeah. Is there, let's see, another question. Prince, thank you, bro. Loves from Sonipat, Haryana. Sonipat, bro. I have some friends from Sonipat. I'm myself from Karnal. Chitan is from Umbala. So definitely something we know very, very closely, man. Especially the sports school, man. Crazy guys from the Sonipat sports school, man. Loved playing with those guys. But yeah, good to see you, man. Good to meet you, Prince. Gurpreet asks, is there any chance of getting jobs other than job field studies? Other than field studies. I think basically what it means is other than what you studied, if is there a possibility to get a job? Again, it's a longer route. Gurpreet, what I would say, it would take time. So if you're someone who's patient enough to, do like a boot camp or a certification course that will give you enough knowledge about the industry you're trying to get into, it is definitely possible. Like I am personally know my colleague, she was a research assistant. Her husband studied music in college, graduated, did a 9-month boot camp, and is now working as a front end developer in the Bay Area. Plus
Nice.
doing his DJ sets on the weekends. So
Nice.
best case scenario. So is it possible? Absolutely. Jay said, I have 5 years of experience as a full stack developer and I applied many jobs but still not selected. Jay, one thing I would say, I hope you're following this, but especially for people, and this is for everybody. Thank you, Jay, for asking this. Especially for people in the IT guys, more than your resume, it's your GitHub that plays a big role.
Mm.
That's your portfolio, man. Like showcasing your projects that you've done, the languages that you know makes a big difference, especially for full stack developers. You guys have so much, right? So much on your plate. Like if you're, you know, smooth with your front end, for example, like React, CSS, HTML, JavaScript, all those good things, then you need to showcase that in your GitHub about, the projects or the home project that you've done. Similarly for backend, what kind of languages do you know? Do you know Java? Do you know C++? So on and so forth, Python, etc. So yes, I would highly recommend if you do not have your GitHub on your resume itself on the top, hyperlinked your dashboard, then I would highly recommend doing that, making it public and attaching the link to that. Yeah.
Awesome. Last 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
We
man.
are,
Before I go to the next one, what's up, guys? How's the session so far? Can we
yeah.
get some fire signs in the chat, man? If you're loving this, because we love this. We love talking to you
Should we
guys. We
do these
love.
kind of sessions more?
Yeah, should we do these more? Like, put some fire sign in the chat if you like this. No one likes you, Chaitanya. They hate you,
No
man.
one likes me. Parth is saying something. Hey guys, cold emails worked as a boom, I guess. As I have informed in MPM Unlimited also. 5 interviews so far. Insane, Parth.
Wow.
Amazing. Love it. That's how it
Yeah.
should be, bro.
No,
Curious.
yeah. That's definitely a
Definitely
boon, brother.
can't wait to see, we're converting all those 5 interviews into job offers very soon.
Nice. Absolutely. 5 interviews so far, man. That's amazing.
Just through
Being
cold
part of
email.
MPM.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Just through cold emailing. That's amazing. Yeah, man. That's the power of networking. That's the power of outreach. Making that extra effort, because the moment you start doing these things, guys, you automatically become the part of the cream,
Yeah.
the top 10%. Not everyone is doing these things that you guys are doing. So kudos to you, Parth, man. Respect the hustle, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Because here's the thing, guys. It's simple maths. Like, think about it. If 100 people are applying for a job, you might think that, oh, everybody might be sending cold emails. But let me tell you, even after telling this every single day on social media, not even 1% send it, because people are
Mm,
too much focused on applying to 100 jobs every day rather than applying to 10, but quality applying.
yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So that's what it is. That's what it is. Make sure to hit that subscribe and like. I should get better with this. Gurpreet Kaur is saying subscribe. Love to see
Subscribe.
that.
Love that, man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, we are
I want to
going
make
big this
sure.
year, guys.
Yeah.
This is one promise I want to make you guys. This year we are going big on YouTube, and sessions like this, it's gonna be skyrocketed.
Yes, sir.
Just like how fun it is today.
Yes, you guys are the day ones, man.
Yeah.
All the people that I see in the chat, like I will remember you when when our YouTube hits like 100K, man. Like all the people that I see, like Gurpreet, Simran, Divya, Jay, Shutij, like Mridul. I see Mridul. What's up, brother? Firoza, boy from Hills, Parth, like all of you guys, and of course those who joined earlier, also like Arjun and so many people, right? Prince from Sonipat, Udua, Gitu, Nerita, like people who joined, I respect, man. Like you guys have been part of MPM since this is the day one. Consider this as a day one.
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely, man. Love that. Again, guys, fun talking to you guys. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Be notified when we host these. Keep an eye. Join our broadcast channel, because, as I said, people who are part of our broadcast channel are like the MPM fam. Like we share like what we're feeling in there. All the latest update goes in there. So highly, highly recommend. Um, Part said, all thanks to you guys. Yeah, connections as well. Before MPM Unlimited, I had 235 connections. Today, 620 connections. All tricks you gave. Like amazing. Awesome, man. Part, I'm so proud of you, man. It's just the tips that we gave you. It's at the end of the day, it's the consistency that you brought to the table. So that's what makes the difference. So proud of you, man. Good stuff. Exciting. Any closing comments, Chitana? Anything you want to say to
Let's
these
let's
lovely
let's
people
let's
watching?
bring some music in the house, bro. Come on, what are you doing? Let's bring some
Let's
music in
do
the
it.
house.
Yes. Let's do some music. Do I
Pratik,
have
by the
some
way,
music?
guys, by the way, Pratik, apart from his helping people with job, his side hustle is also music. He's gonna be
I
the
love.
DJ one day for sure.
I got you guys. I got you guys. Let's play something that I made recently. Ready?
And you guys have to score it, out of 1 to 10.
Yes. One
How
to
great
ten.
is it? Bro, you have your first live audience.
आज कुछ तो बात होगी तुम ढूंढ रहे हो और मैं तुम्हारा यहाँ इंतजार कर रहा हूँ।
Woo! Let me know how it was, man. I got my live audience today.
Nice.
Hope you guys liked it. Some fun things I do on the side other than helping you guys out. But had the best time with you guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. You'll be the next DJ Snake. Let's do it, bro. But yes, had the best time talking to you guys. Again, keep supporting as you are. We love supporting you guys with your job and everything. I know the times are not the best right now, but hang in there, guys. It will be the best soon. Again, we're bringing in as much support as we can with the French crash course, and knock on wood, hopefully immigration very very soon to you guys, because I know none of you guys said that, hey, we have a great immigration consultant or lawyer, and we understand that. I have not been able to find one yet as well. I'm still looking. I'm still talking to people, so when I do, I'll make sure to share them with you. I won't gatekeep them, I promise. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good rest
Amazing.
of your Sunday. I'll see you guys very, very soon. We'll host another live very, very soon. So keep an eye on this. And for those who haven't enrolled themselves for the free webinar on the 18th of April, next 4 days at 8 p.m. EST, highly recommend that if you're someone looking for a job. So, yes, I'll see you on the 18th next time, guys. I'll remember these names. I hope to see you guys on the 18th at 8 p.m. EST.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Take care, guys. Don't worry. Don't stress too much. MPM is here for you.
We out. Take care, guys. Bye bye.